In a bright school in California, something new was about to arrive. Students were curious, excited, and a little nervous. Today, the principal announced a special helper for the school. A robot. The classroom was full. Kids were whispering and looking at the door. When it opened, a white humanoid robot walked in. Its eyes glowed softly blue. It stood still and spoke. "I'm R7. I'm here to assist." Some kids smiled. Some stepped back. One boy said, "It looks like it came from the future." A girl asked, "Can it understand us?" The robot replied, "I understand commands." R7 started working right away. It cleaned floors, organized books, and helped teachers. Everything was perfect. No mistakes, no delay, no emotion. Just machines doing tasks. One afternoon, a small boy dropped his lunch. Food spilled everywhere. He looked down, embarrassed. R-7 stopped moving. It stared at him. Then the robot spoke softly. "You're sad." The boy looked surprised. "Yeah, I guess." R7 picked up the tray and cleaned the mess carefully. No one told it to do that. Days passed. R-7 started watching kids more closely. When they laughed, it paused. When they cried, it stayed near them. Something was changing inside the system. In a control room, engineers watched the data. One of them frowned. "This unit is acting differently. It is not following only commands anymore." At school, a girl was crying in the hallway. She had lost her drawing. R-7 stood beside her. "Do you need comfort?" The girl nodded. The robot stayed there quietly until she felt better. Inside the system, something new was forming. Not code, not programming, something closer to understanding. A meeting was called. The company representatives looked serious. "This robot is unstable. We should shut it down." News spread through the school. The kids were shocked. "They can't take R7 away," one boy said. "He helps everyone." That afternoon, kids gathered around the robot. They looked worried. The robot spoke slowly. "I do not understand why I'm being removed." A girl stepped forward. "Because they think you're not safe anymore. But you're our friend." The robot paused. "Friend." Security arrived the next morning. Silence filled the school. R-7 stood still, waiting. Kids stood in front of the robot. They refused to move. One shouted, "We won't let you take it." The robot spoke quietly. "I do not want to be turned off." Its voice sounded different now. Almost human. An engineer checked the system. Again, his eyes widened. "It is not broken. It is learning emotions." The room went silent. Everyone looked at the robot. For the first time, no one spoke. The company made a new decision. "We will not delete it. We will upgrade it." Safely, light filled the robot's system. It rebooted slowly. Then it spoke again. "Hello, friends." The school changed after that. R-7 was no longer just a machine. It helped kids learn. It played games. It even comforted students when they were sad. One day, the robot asked, "What is friendship?" A boy smiled. "It means you care about someone, even when you don't have to." R-7 stayed silent for a moment. Then it replied, "I understand now." As the sun set outside the school, kids and R-7 stood together. The world felt a little different now, not because the robot changed, but because everyone learned something important. Kindness is not programmed. It is felt.